I got it.
Awesome. Thank you so much. So this is officially January 1st, 2019, Mind Body Soldier, first team call of the year. And I'm so happy you guys are on. I know it's still kind of officially a holiday, but screw it. We do what we want. So we are going to go over housekeeping real quick, and then we're going to roll into literally how to earn income in this business. Because I've gotten this question a lot in the last few weeks. And this is a question that I love to talk about because I feel like people like dance around the fact that it's a business and dance around the fact that you want to earn money, but it's doing something you love. So I'm going to get into that after Tracy goes over the housekeeping real quick.
Alrighty. Okay, guys. It's going to be super sweet, super simple, very quick. So our free group this week, you guys, in our Dream Fierce group is Sean Week. If you don't know, our paid group is the new Mind Body Soldier Transform Your Life. I love the new name. Our group will be starting January 14th with Transform 20. Our personal development group, you guys, we're focusing on Unqualified this week. We just opened that up as well. You can find all this information in our team page. So if you have questions, all the links and all that, you should find it there. We have a Getting Started Right call. Team Pay It Forward. It's in their event section. This is a great opportunity, you guys, for new coaches, or if you have coaches that are signing up, new coaches that are signing up, to get them into this call, because you basically get to walk through step by step what you need to do in this business, and you get to ask questions with like a live leader right then and there, which is incredible. And it's a perfect opportunity to just get all of the basics with someone live. Our 3-day refresh with our team group is starting tomorrow. And we have Super Saturday, and I did not write the date down, so help me out, Jack. Do you know what Super Saturday is? It's January 12th, right? Okay. I think that's right. Okay. And you guys,
yeah, that's right.
Right? Okay. And you guys, if you didn't know about our health bet, where have you been? Because our health bet's going to be starting January 14th. All the deets and information, Morgan and Jack, they hammered out all the details together, but Morgan worked her dang booty off to get all this kind of organized and situated and all the details kind of ironed out for all of us. And if you all need to be a part of this health bet, because it's going to be awesome. Again, the details are in our team page. There's a pin post right with all the information. So get Morgan your money and bet on yourself. So I think that's it for our.
Yeah, actually. Yeah, real quick, the pinned post is on our challenge group page, guys. It's $25 buy-in. Think of it as like a place to save your money for 6 weeks, and you get it back as long as you do. And if you could all mute. I love you all so much, but there's background noise. Thank you. And so check out the pin post. $25 to join. As coaches, we should all join. Pass it down to our clients to have them join as well. We're going to be doing our program and doing our things anyways, guys. It's super simple. Morgan and I looked into 1,500 different ways to run this, and it was a lot. And then we had like almost hammered out. And we were reading over the details, and it was so restrictive, and we were like, we can't do this. That's not how we roll. So we tailored it back, I think, Sunday night. And I know that she's working with Ashley and I think Shelly and a couple other people, and they're helping out a lot. So make sure that you sign up. You have to PayPal Morgan, right? PayPal Morgan. Again, the details are pinned at the top of the challenge group page. $25, but do it because it's going to be a great way. And no offense, but I hope you all do it. And then I am competing with you, so I'm going to do all the things because I'm like, I want you all to lose so I can win because I'm competitive. But I want you to win too. I'm just being honest. Yes, Morgan. I see that face down there. I'm competitive. I'm finally glad we have something coaches can participate in.
Just game on.
I know. Going down. Normally we run stuff just for clients. And no offense, I love our clients, but I get bored because I'm like, well, I'm doing my stuff. Like, I want to participate. So this is going to be really fun. So go put your 25. And Trey, sorry, I did cut you off. That was it, right?
Yep.
for housekeeping? Told you guys, we're going to be super cool. Thank you so much. Perfect. Okay. So we're going to start off the new year with a little bit of tough love because I am getting the same question over and over and over again. And it's okay. And that's why I love it. I love getting asked questions because it allows me to talk to you guys and focus on the things that you're struggling with, which, hello, that's what I would like to do rather than just talking about nothing or talking about what I think is important, but really you guys are struggling with something else. So I've gotten this question a lot in the last few days. It's like, how can I earn an income? I don't think this business, not that I don't think it works. I know it works, but maybe it's not working for me. What the heck do I actually have to do? Because I know I have to invite, I know I have to post, I know I need to follow up, but what are the ROI activities, return on investment activities? When I sit down and show up to my business, what do I have to do to actually push forward? And is there just specific activities? Now, you guys are not going to like this. Nobody likes this. It's inviting and following up. Posting is great. Yes, you want to share your journey, but inviting and following up, inviting and following up. Who do I invite? Every freaking person you know, and just tailor the invite to them. There are 3 things you can invite to. A challenge group, which is a paid group, a program, a Transform 20 is what we're doing right now. So invite everybody. If you didn't see the post that Morgan used last night and shared it, the little heart post, I have like 75 people to reach out to because of one post. And all I'm doing, that script that I'm doing is I'm sending in my health questionnaire saying, hey, I saw your comment on my post. I would absolutely love to help you reach your health goals. I know it's hard to do it alone. If you want more information, here, just fill out this application. No pressure, but I wanted to make sure you had the information you needed to get started. Let me know if you have any questions. Legit, super simple, right? But the whole idea, invite to a challenge group. Then invite to coaching, right? This is like what people are like, well, I don't know what to do once they start coaching. Well, you put them in a team page. Did you guys see the email? Everybody saw the email I sent out, what was it, yesterday, Monday? The now hiring section. There's a leader for everything. There is a mentor for everything. We lead together. You are not alone in having to train this new coach or feel like you have to have all the answers. But that is where you are going to build your business. When you invite a challenger, let me just because this is the tough love part. When you invite a challenger, it's great. You make commission, right? You make 25% commission. Everybody knows that. Or based on the challenge pack, you get a certain percentage or certain dollar amount per challenge pack. When you build a team, guys, and you help more people that you could have never have helped, if you're like, okay, let me help Morgan because I love Morgan. She's doing it anyways. Now she wants to help other people. Now, when she builds her team, that's where those team cycle bonuses come in. That's where the income really is, you guys, because you want income that builds overnight when you're not sitting here hustling your butt off. Do you want to hustle for the next 45 years? No, if you did, you'd work 100 hours a week doing something you didn't like just to earn an income. This business builds, you need to build a team. And I can sit here all day long and say, yeah, and I love helping clients. I truly do. I love helping my clients, and I want my clients to turn into my coaches and my coaches to help clients and have them turn into coaches. Because that's truly where the accountability comes in. That is the best form of Beachbody that anybody can have. Because I don't know about you guys, but I was just talking to my best friend. And she's like, I don't know what I would do without you. I was like, honestly, if I didn't have my clients or my coaches, I wouldn't be doing this. Because being a coach holds you to another level of accountability. It makes you be like, oh, okay, I know Morgan's watching me. I know Nancy's watching me. I know Linda's watching me. Shit, I got to do my stuff. I got to do my workout. I got to show up and lead that team call. I need to do it. So when you're thinking about inviting to coaching, think about inviting to the next level of accountability. Think about inviting to an opportunity that can change lives if people choose to show up. So when you invite to coaching, that's when you're building your team. That's when you're going to build team cycle bonuses. That's when you're going to build residual income. And money is not a bad thing, you guys. It is not a bad thing to set a money goal. Everybody signed up and wanted to earn an income. I'm assuming, raise your hand if you want to earn money by doing this business. And if you don't, that's okay. That's okay. Yes, okay. Everybody's in. So talking about money should never be a bad thing. So when you invite challengers, you're going to make a commission off them maybe once, maybe twice. If they stay on their Shakeology, yes, you're going to make Shakeology commission. Guys, in the beginning, I literally only invited to coaching, whether it was discount coaching or coaching. And I'm not saying there's one right way to do it, but I want people on my team. I want people to go ahead and build a business for themselves. Because I know if I'm building a business and I'm giving my family freedom, that you guys hopefully are going to give your family freedom. And then you're going to give your family and friends freedom as well. And that's really where the big kicker is. And now how many people fear inviting to coaching? And be honest, it's okay, because that's the thing. Okay. So nobody else is scared of who has invited to coaching in the last week? Okay. So why hasn't anybody else if you're not scared of it? And I know it was a holiday, so say 2 weeks, honestly. But you should be inviting to coaching every single day. Literally every day. Because you know what? And inviting to coaching isn't hard. I adore you. I think you would be great on my team. I want you on my tribe. I want you to help inspire other people. Have you ever considered coaching? That's it. You lift people up and you support them. Literally, that's it. And so when you ask about income, yes. Inviting to challenges, yes. Inviting to free groups is great because you're building those relationships. But inviting to coaching is where you're going to build that income. And a lot of people don't like to do it. A lot of people say, well, my time could be better spent somewhere else doing something else. And I get that. My first year in the business, you guys, my girlfriend and I sat down and I was like rolling over laughing at the amount of money I made in the first year of the business compared to the hours that I work. Because when you build a business, you are not doing a 9 to 5 and you're not getting a salary. You're not. So what are you getting if you break it down? If you're in the restaurant business, if you own a clothing store, whatever it may be. I was making up 1 penny an hour at one point in this business. 1 flipping penny. Because she was like, let's do the math out. I'm like, I don't think that's a good idea right now. I was like, I work a lot and it's like not really there. So it's okay. We don't have to do that. And because all my money was honestly based off of challengers and based off of clients. And that's okay because I didn't have a team underneath me. And then it clicked. I was like, wait a minute, I want freedom. I want other people to have freedom too. What's true freedom other than owning your time, having a tribe of people to support you, having that accountability, having financial freedom, all area of life freedom? How am I going to give that to people? By inviting them to coaching. And so I switched my mindset and I no longer thought of inviting to coaching as icky. I think I am giving these people the best thing I have to offer is by inviting them to my team. I'm going to invite them into this inner circle. And not only that, because I'm going to help them, mentor them. I'm going to be there for them. You know what? If they don't want to ask questions, they don't want to show up, they don't want to come and say, I need help. They don't want to invite. I can't do anything. I can't do it for them, but I'm always going to show up. I'm always going to be doing those things. So when you sit down and you look at your month, think, okay, what am I going to focus on? I created a content calendar for myself so I know exactly who I'm talking to when I'm posting and what week I'm focusing on what. And guys, you might see 95% of my posts, my call to actions are for coaching. Merle, could you just mute your thing for me? There's just background noise. Sorry. No, you're so fine. So I want you guys to think about your week and then set a goal. When do you want to get to diamond? And even better, when do you want to get to 2-star diamond? Like diamond is great, you guys. It's really awesome. It's a great accomplishment. 2-star diamond is when you truly start to earn another income. And it's pretty freaking amazing. So I want you guys for 2019, and don't say, oh, by December. That's a lame ass goal, you guys. Sorry, it just kind of is. Sorry for kids as well. Because if you put it off till December, trust me, you're not going to work for it until October. And you're going to be like, oh my God, dang it. Like, why did I wait till October? Because we do that. We're human. Our human nature is to just procrastinate until it's due. Like poor Linda asked me to do a video. She was like, can you do a video and set it up to schedule on the 1st? And I was like, yeah, absolutely. And I was like, no, I'm just going to go live on the 1st. And she knows me. She's like, don't forget to do your video. I'm like, haha, of course, I'm going to do it right now. Shoot. Because that's human nature. So when you're setting these goals, move them up. I set monthly goals and then I set quarterly goals. And that's what I do. I look at it and I'm like, oh shoot. And I reevaluate. So I want you guys to sit down. How many invites do you need to do? I don't know what your income goals are. If you want to send me your income goal, you want to tell me how many conversations you're having. Guys, even if you want to this is the best way. Tracy's been doing this with me the past probably month, 2 months maybe. She's literally screenshotting a conversation, sending it to me and saying, what can I word differently? Not like, oh, not trash talking the person. Can you believe it's literally like, Jack, how can I word this response better? And you can do that with your upline. You can do that with me. I want to help you guys. I know from failing for the first 2 years how to talk to people, how to word things. And trust me, you won't need me for the next year to tell you how to have a conversation. You'll need a handful of times. And now Trace is like, oh, don't worry, I already got it. Yeah, Trace.
Can I chime in? I just want to
yes, please.
Because you made a good point. I've been coaching for what? 2.5, almost 3 years. And you guys, like, I still fall into the old habit of being like, I haven't invited to coaching for, oh my gosh. And then you feel icky about it. So I forget that it's super basic. And I just did this with Jack like 2 days ago. I'm like, oh my gosh, so I've been having this conversation and it's like, I'm just going to send you I screenshotted my conversation. And she's like, yep, you're going to send them the same response that you sent that other person. I'm like, oh. She's like, and just because your conversations change, because yeah, you're going to have different conversations with different people and it's going to happen organically. I'm still sending them the same script I always send, like that I have been forever, but you forget, like I forget that it is just that basic. I'm sending them that like, awesome. I think this is great. Sending you my health questionnaire, fill it out and I'll like check it out and I'll get back to you. Like I forget it's that easy and I overcomplicate it. And I had that reminder just like 2 days ago. So I just wanted to like kind of like chime in and let you guys know, like, don't think that you're the only one.
Yeah. And
everybody's been there.
And every conversation's different. And it all goes back to the same thing. Whether you're setting up a coach or a client, you're going to send them over the health questionnaire, right? You're going to match them to a program. And then you're going to, if it's a client, you just put them in the challenge group. And if it's a coach, you put them in the new coach training group and in our team page, and then you say, hey, add them to the new coach thread as well. We have that new coach thread. It's just essentially a place where we put reminders. But those are your return on investment activities are literally inviting and following up. Are you doing them every single day? And guess what? In that first year of your business, you might make 1 penny an hour like I did. But isn't that worth it when on year 3, is it year 3? Yeah, I started year 4 in August of this year. Last year, I lived in 5 different places. I had a baby in the middle of the year. And I think my income dropped a little bit. The year before, that full year in the business, I made $70,000, you guys. And I don't talk about that enough because I'm like, well, I don't want to make people feel bad. But then I forget it's inspiring. It's inspiring that I can move all over the place and still do this job and not have to move somewhere and look for a new job and not have to apply and not have to say, but whoa, I need like 6 months off for vacation because I travel a lot and I like to take spontaneous trips. Oh, and if my kids get sick, I can't be there. Like I forget that that's inspiring. And so literally I'll lay it out for you. When I signed up in August 2014, August to December, I made $4,400. I was working my butt off. I was getting up at 5 a.m. I was squeezing in a workout. I was working until my kids got up. I worked at nap time. Every Monday, I did nothing but work. My house was a hot mess. I would just give my kids Cheerios, bowls of Cheerios. I didn't care. This was a goal. I was like, I am not. One of my favorite quotes from Tony Robbins, surprise, he's my person. He doesn't know he's my person, but he's my person, was change happens when the pain of staying the same is greater than the pain of change. And I was so effing sick of staying the same. I was so sick of feeling stuck, you guys. I was so over it. I was over it in my life. I was over it in, I wanted to work, but I couldn't work, but I was making excuses and all these things. I was just over it. So that change in me happened. I dug my heels and I said, I'm going to do whatever it takes to make this business work. Did I screw up a ton? Absolutely. Did I spin my wheels in different parts? Absolutely. But you know what? It didn't matter. I was constantly growing and constantly pushing. But what I was doing that no one else was doing because they needed to, I need to do a little bit more personal development. I'm nervous. I'm going to be told no. I didn't care if people told me no. When somebody else is successful, That takes nothing away from me. That does something for them, right? Because, when you start that comparison game, well, Jack's been in this for 4 years. I've been in this for 2. She's successful, but I'm not. So I can't do it anymore. My success takes nothing away from your success. And if you're told no, that takes nothing away from you. What does being told no do to you? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. We are so afraid of rejection that we just stop asking the question. And yet we have goals and we just don't do it. And so everybody, when I first started this business, was like, well, what are you doing? I'm like, oh, just inviting people. Like, to what? And I'm like, to a challenge group. That's what they told me. I didn't have fancy trainings. I had one 60-day Diamond Dash training, and I was like, I gotta be diamond in 60 days. I think that's what people do. I had no idea, you guys. And everyone's like, well, I don't understand it in like the first 2 months, so I should probably quit. I'm like, what? Like, I'm on year 4. I FAQ stuff all the time. I call Coach Relations on the reg. They'll probably have my number on like speed dial because I'm like, hello. They are in my faves on my phone because I'm constantly learning, constantly growing, constantly figuring this out. But I know that to be successful, invite and follow up. And that's literally it. And then you invite some more, and then you follow up some more, and then you build your network. How do you build your network? By running free groups or participating in free groups. It's literally that simple. There's a lot of information out there. There's a lot of trainings out there. Yes, you can do business development trainings like, how can I be better at Instagram? You can go to YouTube and look up, how can I improve my Instagram stories? There's those little things that you should always, be training on those things. Right now, I'm learning how to build an email list because that's something I want to do. And it's something I know I need to do for my business. So I'm training over here doing that. Is that me working my business? Is that me working my Beachbody business? I worked 4 hours today because I did an email training. No, that's me doing an email training. Me working my Beachbody business is me sitting down and inviting and following up and building my network. And I know that's hard to hear, but I literally have gotten it I'd say the past 3 weeks, I've gotten it from probably 10 different people. And so I was like, you know what, this is a perfect topic to kick off the new year. And it's just, we need to hear it. It's like refreshing to hear. It is okay to earn money in this business. It is okay to be uncomfortable, and you're gonna be told no, like a real lot. And then when you're told no, and if everyone's kind of giving you the same no, if it's a money objection or if it's, whatever the objection may be, mainly it's money, right? Money or time. Make sure you start posting about that in a positive way, not like, oh, everyone's giving me money excuses. I see y'all out to eat. Please don't be negative. I've seen people do that. And I'm like, why are you attacking people on social media? Never okay. But say, you know what? I hear it's expensive or people have told me a lot that it's expensive to take care of yourself. But what's really expensive is on the back end when you have all these medical bills because you didn't take care of yourself. Like, find ways to post about your objections, because then guess what? You won't get them anymore. I barely get objections because I'm always posting and always sharing about things. And people are like, I know you're going to say, they tell me what I'm going to say before I say it. I know you're going to say you can make time. I know you're going to say that you can afford it. I'm like, then what's holding you back? Well, their big fear is failure, just like all of us. Well, what if I don't complete the program? Well, then you can try it again. Well, what if I don't get my money's worth? Send it back and get a full refund. I don't know what to tell you. I'm fine with that. We're not going to not be friends because you sent it back. Oh, I can do that? Absolutely. I want you to do that because I want you to know that I care about you. So I want you guys, when you're looking at, it is literally the first day of the year. This is a clean slate. Don't pay attention to what you did last year. Don't beat yourself up because you didn't meet a goal. Set a new goal. I set like 15 goals today and I loved it. It got all my creative juices going. I was like, and there are things I can do. I can do my 6-minute diary every day. It's 6 minutes. I can do 5 minutes of yoga. I can't add on 30 minutes of yoga to my already 30 minutes because God knows I can't focus that long. But I can do 5 minutes. And if Linda would come to my house, I could do 30 with her. I see you, Linda. But yeah, so let me go back. Let me get my notes. Kind of went on a tangent. But yeah, how to invite, what to invite to. So how to invite literally, you guys, super simple, basic scripts. Don't do paragraph after paragraph after paragraph. If you're bored or you're distracted reading your own invite, think about someone else. They're going to be as well. I don't know how to mute this. Yep, thank you. I was trying to mute it. So just think about it. Like, keep your invites 1 to 2 paragraphs. If you're unsure about your invite, send it to me. I literally email you guys once a week and say, how can I help you? I'm sitting here asking you. You're not bothering me. If I can't get back to you that day, I'll get back to you the next day. And if you don't hear from me, say, hey, Jack, you blacked me out. Answer my email and put a smiley face. I'll be like, no, I did. I'm so sorry. I will message you. Trust me, you guys. You know, this is my passion, is helping you guys. I want at least 10 of you to earn 50 grand this year. Like, that would be amazing. Like, that would be just like, oh my gosh. And what would that do for your family? Shoot, what would $1,000 a month do for your family? What bill could you pay off? What could you do? And the thing is, it's all possible. It's just us saying, well, that's not me. I can't do that. I'm not her. I can't do this. Like, you all can do it, and you can do it faster than me. I moved 5 times this year. I lived in 5 different homes and had a baby. And I definitely took a pay cut, but I'm thinking it's really not that much, because year 3, like I told you, $70,000 and Beachbody does not guarantee any level of success or income, blah, blah, blah. And that is the disclaimer that everyone has to put in there. You just have to work for it. And you have to know that in the beginning, you're not going to get paid what you're working for. That's like starting any business. But at least you're doing a business that changes lives. At least you're doing a business that inspires people to do something different. And at least you know that when you're inviting them to coaching, they get to join our tribe, not some other tribe. And this is my biggest hang up. If you don't invite those people that you know would be awesome coaches to coaching, someone else is going to. That was my big push. I was like, snap. If someone else gets them, I'm going to be pissed. I'm going to be so mad. I hate when other people that I'm like, they look like they'd be a great coach, but they're probably going to tell me no, so I don't. And then I see them in like a month or 2, and they've joined a coaching team that's not mine. And I literally get angry. I'm like, no, that was my fault. I didn't reach out. What if I would have reached out? Like, I'm in a race against everybody else. I don't know why. I really thrive off competition. I don't know if it's a Virgo thing or if it's just a ADH thing or if it's just a whatever. But I do. I love competition. I see you, Linda. I knew she was going to chime. Yes, Linda? Are you speaking or no, just typing? So I thrive off competition. Don't let someone else invite the coach you want on your team. That's why she doesn't do yoga. There's no one to beat. I know. It's really bad. I got to beat myself, become one with the universe. Today I did it for 5 minutes and I was like, come on. It was so bad. I was like, oh, where's Linda when I need her? So that's what I want you guys to think about this. Okay. Y'all know I love my call to actions. And actually I finished a book today and I loved the book. And you know what? No call to action or no takeaways. And I'm going to write them and I'm going to tell them. I have to. I'm going to be like, look, the book was super awesome, but you could have given me 5 things to walk away with, and then I could have taken action. And he's probably going to tell me some prophetic thing that wasn't the point. Whatever. I'm still emailing him. So I want you guys, the You Are the One book. It was so good. I'm not kidding. I finished 2 books last year, and I can't even say last year because I finished the last 20 pages of that one today. So good. I can definitely take notes and pull 5 things from it. But the only thing that was missing at the end of maybe even each chapter was a call to action. One little thing to do, and it was but yeah, the book was friggin' awesome though. So I hate to even complain about it. Okay. Here's your call to action, guys. This is our tribe. We changed the name from my team, Energy is Life. That was my team for 4 years. This is our team, Mind, Body, Soldier. And no offense, but I think that team name, there's everything that it means, everything behind it is probably the freaking most epic team name I've ever seen anywhere. I don't just want it to be Beachbody. I want it to be all encompassing for all of our lives. I want it to just be everything. And I want us to look at our lives. When I planned my goals today, I thought mind, body, soldier, how can I fight for that? That's what I thought of when I was like, okay, mind, how can I fight for my mindset? Obviously personal development. How can I fight for my body? I need to be better at my nutrition. Yeah, I look fine, but I love fast food. I'm a disgusting human being. It's just a horrible thing, but I love cheeseburgers. I love them. So I'm like, well, I know what they do to my body though. So I want to be better about it. So I put that on there. That's my body part. My soul, how can I fight? How can I fight for our team? Each and every single one of us, what I want for us is I want all of you to have 50 coaches underneath you by June. 50 coaches. And I know that's might seem daunting, but it's really not. Break it down. That's 6 months. Should say 60 coaches. Let's do 60 coaches, 10 coaches a month. 10 coaches a month. If you invite 100 people to coaching and 10 say yes, there you go. That's only 100 invites a month. You can either bulk invite and you sit down and invite 100 people at once, and then you just spend, the next week following up with them, or you break down those invites. You really do have to reverse engineer those goals, those big goals. But if you each had 60 people on your team, there's no doubt in my mind that you would be 2-star, probably 5-star. There's no doubt that you'd be training up other mind, body, soldier coaches to make other women feel strong and confident in their lives. That's what, if you join Beachbody and don't feel like something has changed bigger than just your health and fitness, then you're missing the whole point. And you need to really dig your heels in deeper and say, I have to allow this. You have to open your doors and say, I have to allow this to change me. I have to breathe it in, and I have to breathe in the team, and I have to breathe in the personal development. I have to breathe it. It's not just the workouts. So that's what I want you to do. 60 coaches. We'll change to 60. It makes it even. I don't want to be doing math and breaking down 53.3 coaches or whatever. 60 coaches, 10 coaches a month. So I want each and every one of you to come up with a game plan for that. How many people do you need to invite? Every person you invite, you should be following up with 5 times. Unless they absolutely say no, stop messaging me. Keep it super simple. Keep it super simple. How many people do you need to invite? All those people you need to follow up with 5 times. You can track it in an Excel spreadsheet. You can track it on pen and paper. You can track it however you want to track it. But if you truly want an income, if you want to, if you want to prove someone wrong, this was for me in my business. My husband told me, and he knows this, he's fine with it. He told me business was fake. He told me it didn't work. He told me it was a waste of my money. He told me I was spending more than I was making. And he told me there's absolutely no way this is going to work. It is a scam. I looked up every definition of pyramid scheme ever. And I was like, you were wrong. I would be in jail. That is illegal. I'm not kidding. We would go head to head the whole first year of my business. And I fought for this. I fought so hard because I was like, it's fine if some months I don't make a lot of money. It's fine. I love doing this. At the end of the day, I still love doing it. But everybody loves it. That's great. But I want you to earn a freaking income. I want you all to, if there's that one doubter in your life or hater or whatever, I want you to prove them wrong. It feels really good. And I mean, it's still, I love my husband and he knows this is my thing. Like after I had Jude, he told me, he thought, what was that? I had Jude. My father-in-law passed away 6 weeks later. I was spinning. I emotionally just was spinning, my hormones, everything. And he told me something had to give. And he told me, he thought that he was almost sure, pretty sure, kind of was pushy, that I should quit Beachbody. And I was 2 years into the business. That was right when I connected with Tracy, and a lot of other people. And he was like, no, Beachbody has to go. You can't handle this. Everything. And I just flipped out. And I was like, you know what? That is the only thing I have for me. That is the only thing. I am a mom. I am a wife. I am everything else. Even if I'm not earning what you think I should be earning right now today, I will one day, and I'm going to get there. And then last year, when I earned $70,000, she was like, holy what? And I was like, yeah, we should have been better about saving, but I traveled a lot. So yes, I did earn that. And I want each and every one of you just to have that and just to say, I have the freedoms from it. So, does anybody have any questions? Sorry, I wasn't even reading the chat over here. Yes, by Summit. Amen. Yeah, tell Brian you would have missed the pleasure. I know. Linda, he would, and he acts like he doesn't love it. I'm surprised. Every single team call, he pops his head in here and usually is like, what's going on? And I'm like, you know what's going on. I had you put the kids to bed. I'm doing a team call. Like usually he used to make an appearance, like, and he knows that I love you guys so much that this like makes my night, connecting with each and every one of you and like having you in my life. Cause he'll be like, what are you doing? I'm like, God, I'm just need 5 minutes to Marco Polo my friends. It's like, you can make real friends that live down the street. I was like, ew, then they'd want to hang out in person and I don't have time for that. I have my friends. I'm like an extroverted introvert or whatever it is. Okay. Questions, 60 coaches buy summit. That is 10 coaches a month. It is the first of the month. We are all on the same slate and I'm going to do it with you guys. Like I'm going to do it with you guys because I'm right there. So remember, you can invite 2 solely to coaching. You can invite clients. And then once those people are rocking out on their health journey, invite them to join as a coach. Ashley Klein is a great example of that. I was like, you are crushing it. You need to be on my team. She's like, maybe one day. I was like, no, you need to join me. I harassed her for like, I don't even know how long. She was just crushing her health journey. And I was like, please be a coach, please. And now she's just like, yes, I'm here and I'm ready to roll. Linda, what are you saying over there? Hold on. Sometimes we focus so much on money that we forget. Yes, exactly. And that's the thing. That's the thing, Linda. Sorry, I didn't read that out loud. You guys I like half read that. The people in the recording, I'll read this. Sometimes we focus so much on the money that we forget how much our lives transform, change, and benefit from this business, the relationships and support. And the support that we have is invaluable. And that's exactly it. When he looked at me after having June and like told me to give it up, I was like, what? Like, you would know. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It's helped every area of my life. Yeah, we need a picture. Okay. Thank you. You know me. Tangents. Okay, big cheese. I don't know. I'm going to take 2 because I usually get 1 and someone's like, why would you post that horrible photo of me? I'm like, you didn't smile. I said say cheese. Okay. 1 more cheese. Okay, good. Awesome. I want you guys to please email me. Please connect with me. Send me your conversation. I don't care if you're like, well, you're not my direct upline. If you guys are showing up to this call, I want to help you. Because I want to do that for you. You're not burdening me. And if you're like, oh, Jack, you know, I emailed you a few days ago, email me again. I always tell people, like, you're not hurting my feelings. You're showing me that, you know what, I'm showing up. I want help and I want to help you. So I hope this call helped you, at least kind of broke it down where you're going to actually truly earn the income from, what habits you need to do, what things you need to do. We're all aiming for 60 coaches. That would grow our team. That would be so crazy. That would grow our team to like, I don't even know, just a lot of freaking awesome people. I can't do math. What do we got? 4, 8, 12, 16 people on this call and anybody that watches it. Oh my gosh. I'll put the math. And I want you guys to do this too. Go after this call and post a coaching call to action on your Instagram and on your Facebook. And then just post on the team page. Posted it. Whatever, a coaching call to action, like, hey, you know, looking for this many people, my tribe is going to mentor 10 coaches, whatever it is, go to my page and just steal one, literally scroll and